Hello everybody, it's Lee with Turquoise Valentine and welcome to my page. We are going to craft up something super cute tonight, I hope. In my mind it is, so I'm hoping it's going to turn out that way on here. So we're going to see. Let me get my bucket of paintbrushes. Yes, I have a problem with paintbrushes, obviously. So y'all come on in. I hope we can see comments tonight. Let's just hope. Hello, Luann. Because, you know, they'll stop. We'll start seeing them, and then all of a sudden, they'll stop. So I'm hoping that it works tonight. Hey, Karina. Hello, hello. Hello, Sue. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hello, Rhonda. Look, can I show y'all something? Is that not the cutest thing you have ever seen? Hey Melanie, hey Marsha, hey Jerry, y'all. I'm just a kid at heart, and like that, he makes me happy. Hey Tina, hey Jennifer. I love him. Hello Leanne, hello Debbie. I like put him together just a few minutes ago because I just got these in the mail from Whatnot. Hey Nancy. Hello, Beverly. Y'all come on in. I'm showing off my little frog pen that I put together a little bit ago with some beads. Hey, Corby. Hey, Phyllis. He's like super cute. I can't help it. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta make one with that frog. It's just, and look, I've got this many more beads done, and I got 6 more in the house that are in the process, so I'm like dotting up a storm. I know, isn't he cute? He's so cute. Hey, Lori. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. We are going to make something. It's kind of sort of familiar, but we're kind of, Cheryl, these are 20 millimeter wood beads. Hold on. Hold, please. Let's see. So they look like this. I know, the frog. Hey, beating with Wayne. Wayne, I'm glad you popped on because I thought about this today and I said, oh gosh, I've got to do this really quick. And I don't remember which one Dorothy wanted, but anyway. Hello, Peachy. Hey, Carol. Hello, Penny. I'm so glad you hopped on. But yeah, this bead right here is, I painted it, dotted it, all the things. Hey Pam. But it looks like this to start with. And then I painted it and dotted it and sealed it. And then there he is. He is the official mascot tonight. He's so cute. Hey Carol, hello everybody. I just had to show him to y'all. Okay, Wayne. Look at Wayne sent me this package. I got to show y'all this package that he sent. And the spiders. Okay, so y'all know Wayne when we did the spiders back at Christmas. Okay, I got to show you his little box. Look how cute it is. Okay, so look at this. Okay, and there's a little poem in here that tells you all about the spiders. So if y'all don't follow Beating with Wayne, definitely go follow him. But look at this one. Hey Vicky, hello Kim. So look at this. So this is like a focal bead, like this little frog is. So he just used it on these spiders. But y'all, look at this. Hey Vicky, we missed you. Tony, I dotted on myself. But look how beautiful this is. So look at, I mean, it's like, you know, mine. Mine are just the, you know, the little brown garden spiders that run around. Wayne has got the fancy, dancy, smanksy spiders. But look how beautiful. This is one of them. I was going to show them. Look how beautiful they are. I was so shocked when I got this in the mail. I was like, oh my gosh. He just like sent, and he sent me envelopes and everything. Okay. So look at this. You're so nice, Wayne. So there's Wayne. So click his name and go follow Wayne. He does these, and he does it on his page. And see, I didn't know this. Okay, wait till y'all see this one. This one blew me away. I was like, oh my gosh. It is like a cameo looking piece in the middle. Look at that. How pretty. Yes, I'm going to paint these paintbrushes, absolutely. Dana, I just started. You ain't missed but 5 minutes. Yes, he does beautiful things. Wayne, have you tried to do the little plants? The little beaded plants? Oh, y'all love Wayne. Yeah, y'all told me about Wayne. That's how I found out about him. His page is Beading with Wayne. He'll comment in a minute and he'll say something, and then you'll know. So let me show y'all this. Who likes Tom and Jerry? This is so cool how he's got it hanging off like it's his body. But look at that. I mean, they're just so perfect, I swear. There he is right there, his comment right there, so y'all can go and follow him. But look how stinking cool. It's got Tom and Jerry. He does do beautiful work. Hey, Cindy. They are beautiful. I think the next one is like my favorite. Hold on. So let me show y'all. Okay. I think this one's my favorite. Yes. Look at this one. Me and Dorothy were like oohing and ahhing when we opened the box. I was like, stop it. You don't have any time. Yeah, you're too busy making spiders. But look how stinking cool this is. If y'all remember, I did the Christmas spiders at Christmas time, because I saw a lady on Facebook on TikTok making them. I was like, oh my gosh. And like Wayne has the little story and everything in here. And you hang them on your tree. It's like a little legend of the Christmas spider. Karina's like, oh my gosh, I love Tom and Jerry. So I tried my hand in it. Well, then several of y'all goes, oh my gosh, Beading with Wayne makes these. You got to go check him out. So I did, and then he hopped on a live, and then he sent me this box. No, Julie, this is Beading with Wayne. He is on Facebook, and he makes these Christmas spiders that you put on your Christmas tree. I don't know, Julie, if you remember me making them back at Christmas time, but this is all he does. And he sent me like a whole box of them to give away to my people. So let me go back to them again in case you missed. This one's got the Tom and Jerry on it. Look how pretty it is. Who ever thought spiders could be so beautiful? And he has them all packaged, all neat. Aren't they so cool? Okay, I'm putting them back in the box, but I'm gonna, okay, look at this one. This one is beautiful too. It's got like a cameo in the center. Look at that. Oh, Danielle, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. He has a great, yes, he does. Wiley Cody. Will y'all go and follow him? Because I'm sure if he has Tom and Jerry, he probably has everything else under the sun. If you have a Tom and Jerry bead thing. Yeah, it's very talented. Okay, look at this one with the butterfly. Turn around. So pretty. Yes, I mean, you would think, okay, I'm not a spider person, but the story is really cool. And I want to unroll it and read it because I don't want to mess it up. So whoever gets it can unroll it. But aren't these so cute? I don't know if I'm going to give them away tonight because I forgot all about it. And he sent me, where's my little, hold on. He had them all packed all nice. And what did it say? Just wanted to say thanks. He's so nice. Look, he wrote me a little handwritten note. So I'm going to keep one for myself, so it says. So I need to decide. I know, wasn't that sweet of him to do that? And for all y'all, because we'll have to give them out. He did one out of a very small John Deere tractor and wagon and was my husband's. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. So I guess he can do it out of anything, right? You're not gonna keep, yes, I'm gonna keep one. But y'all will be like, no, don't keep that one, I want that one. So I guess we can do it tonight. I don't care if y'all want to do it. I don't want to be greedy and keep one though. Okay, oh look, the thing is on the back. Okay, So it says, a long time ago in Germany, a mother was cleaning for Christmas. Spiders fled up to the attic to escape the broom. On quiet Christmas Eve, the spider slowly came down for a peek. Oh, what a beautiful tree. In excitement, they scurried up and out along each branch. They were filled with happiness as they climbed amongst the glittery beauty. But alas, by the time they were done, the tree was shrouded with their dusty gray web. When Santa came for the gifts for the children and saw the tree covered in spider webs, he smiled because he saw how happy the spiders were, but knew how heartbroken the mother would be when she saw it covered in dusty webs. So he turned the webs into strands of silver, and then the tree was even more beautiful than before. That's the story of tinsel on trees and why every tree should have a Christmas spider in its branches. I know it's backwards, but look how so pretty this is. Like it's got a little spider in the corner. He has it all done cute. Yes, it's Beating with Wayne, so y'all please go give him a follow. Hey, Christy, I sent you a message a little bit ago. I don't know if you saw it. Hey, Marcia. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick somebody. I'm not going to tell y'all which one we're going to do because Cheryl Kramer, she said, I love watching him. He has a great voice. Okay, let's send one to Cheryl Kramer. Cheryl, if you will message me your address, I will send you a spider. So we'll just give them out tonight during the live. He is very, very sweet. He did not have to do that, but I love them. I was surprised when the box came. I was like, who is this from? And it said Beating with Wayne. I said, oh my gosh, it's gonna be spiders. They are beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get to the craft, and we'll do more spider stuff in a minute. But thank you, Wayne, very, very much. I thought about it today. I said, oh my gosh, I gotta do his spiders because I keep forgetting. And yeah. Today I packed all the Whatnot orders. So if you ordered something last night, it's all gone to the post office and it's on its way to you. I had stuff everywhere. And Dorothy wasn't here today because she's not with me on Thursdays. And so I did it all by myself. I was like, oh my God, I need to wait till Dorothy's here next time. But I moved it because of the storm, you know, the weather. And then that's why I had to do it. They are so beautiful. And I guess they're all different. I'm assuming they're probably all one of a kind. So anyway, hey Roberta. Okay, so we are going to use chip brushes. Something very, very inexpensive. Walmart has them. If you go to Walmart where all the paint and stuff is, and they have paint brushes and they have these in little boxes usually laying like on the bottom shelf. And you can get them in different sizes. This is a 3-inch, 2-inch, that's a 2-inch. I think I have a 1-inch somewhere around here. I use the 1-inch a lot in my crafting. Maybe this is a 1-inch. Yes, this is a 1-inch. So you could use whatever size you wanted for this. I'll probably make a couple. Oh, wasn't it nice, Liz? He gave them to me to give out to y'all. They are beautiful. Okay, so I'm probably going to do a couple, but you can also get them at Dollar Tree. Now, I've probably had this a while, so, you know, they may not give out 2 for $1.25 anymore. I don't know, but this was in my stash too, so Dollar Tree does have them. Oh, you're welcome, Wayne. You're welcome. So there's his thing, so y'all be sure and follow him and go watch what he does, because I love beads. I had a beading business way back probably 26 years ago. I would do bead parties and bead bracelet parties, and Deidre did too. We did that, not together, we had separate businesses, and that's why the jewelry section of my website where all the earrings are, that's why it's called Dee Dee's Keepsakes, because that was the name of her business, and that was my best friend that passed away in 2021. Hey Teresa. So anyhow, so we're going to use chip brushes. Like I said, they're very inexpensive. I mean, Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, all those places have them. You know, they're like $1. You know, they're not much. Oh no, Jane, you didn't miss a lot. I just showed the spiders that Wayne sent. It was very thoughtful. He's very nice. Okay, I have to send him something in return. We'll just swap stuff back and forth. Okay, so I'm probably going to do a 2-inch. I may do one. I don't know. I'm going to do one for sure, but I may end up doing 2. But I think I'm going to do this big bad boy, okay? So, does anybody know what we're going to do with it? Anybody? Anybody? Can you guess? Can you guess? You think about it, you're probably going to guess what I'm going to do with it. I just want to see if y'all can guess what I'm going to make with this. Something you've seen before, and you've seen a lot of people do it, but it's a different time of the year. That's a clue. So I'm going to see if y'all know what I'm going to do. On Friday, he gives one away, and then he sells oh, wow, that's so super cool. I need to really watch him because I don't get to watch a lot just because I'm so busy. Scorpions? Oh, gosh. I can do spiders better than I can the scorpions, but I bet they're beautiful. Hey, Jerry. So I'm just waiting to see if y'all know what we're going to do with this. So let's see. Hello from West Virginia. Oh, I have the most beautiful big blue eyes. I have people stop me in the store literally and tell me that. I keep looping back to the the beginning. Is that what it says? Jerry says Santa. Sue says Santa. A gnome. Nope, not a gnome. Okay, so you've seen the Santas, right? We've all seen people make the Santas. We're going to make Uncle Sam's with this. Yes, Carol, Uncle Sam, yes. So we're gonna do an Uncle Sam because I was thinking, I saw something that made me think of this. What did I see? I saw a Santa somewhere on the interwebs, on Facebook or something. I saw Santa Claus something, and I went, oh, it just dawned on me, like, why can't we make an Uncle Sam instead of a Santa Claus? Because, I mean, it's the hat and the beard. I mean, it's the same thing. Nope, no Santa, but we could make a Santa. All right, so I think I'm going to start by Uncle Sam. Yes, Uncle Sam. I'm going to paint the handle white first, and I think that's going to be a good start. And then I'm going to do my red stripes. But I think this would be super, super cute. A flag, you could. I mean, I'm always looking at stuff in a totally different way of what I could do to make this into something that, everything else. Uh-oh, I'm glitching. Am I glitching for everybody? Or is it just, a couple of people that maybe they be having bad trouble? You was trying to think something patriotic. Yes, but, we've all seen the Santas. I've made a bunch of Santas like that. Yes, I've done flowers coming out of them. I've done that. That's been, I was in the house when I did those. That's how I kind of judge the timeline of when I did what, because, was I out here? Was I in the house? Of course, I was in the house in 2020, and then I moved out here early in 2021. Yes, sure, we're going to do a Uncle Sam. I'm just glad I can see comments on the dang phone, because last time I had to pull it up on my old phone so I could see comments because it wouldn't let me see the comments. He has dragonflies. I think y'all told me that too. I probably should have sanded off where it says 100% pure bristle. Okay. Made in China. Okay, it's good. Okay, everybody says it's good. Maybe it was just their internet because, sometimes it kind of wants to get all stuck. But I'm going to paint this white first, and then I'm just going to make my red stripes because I think it would be kind of too hard to do it any other way. But he's got to have a brim. So I'm thinking that I'm going to just paint like a blue right across here for the brim, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I could use for the brim to make it stick off, but all right. Y'all, what can I use for the brim? I might just paint it, but I could. Hello, Belinda. Uncle Sam gnome would be cute. I could do a popsicle stick and make it come out on the sides. I got plenty of those. I think we all got lots of popsicle sticks. Yeah, these are going to be cute if it turns out the way I want it to. But, you know, this is going to be his hat, and then he's going to have a brim. And then he's going to do his face, and then we're going to do this kind of white and make his beard. Just like we do, what brand of paint? Just like we do the Santas. This is just the Crafters Collection from Hobby Lobby. It's, you know, they're white. Let's see. I know I got popsicle sticks. Hold on. Big ones, little ones. Let me just get all the sizes up here in case I need it. Popsicle stick. Yes. Okay. Popsicle stick. Yep. Okay. So I've got the normal size. Ugh, can't get a hold of one. Okay. Look, that one's... Look, see, that's going to be perfect. Look. That'll be perfect. Okay. I can cut this one and make the little one. I had this next size up too, but I don't think I need that. All right, so let this dry. We're going to paint this one white. So I have a good white background, and then I won't have to paint white stripes. You could do a ribbon. Yeah, you could make cardboard. Jana, well, so, you know, okay, so y'all say my ideas, and y'all like my ideas. But think about this. Now, we're doing the same thing we would do if it was a Santa. So Uncle Sam kind of looks like Santa. That's what's Uncle... Did you know that Santa Claus, he moonlights as Uncle Sam on the side? When he's not busy at Christmas, he's really Uncle Sam. I'm going to start a rumor. Santa is really Uncle Sam too. They're the same people. But they just have different costumes. So you take the idea of Santa Claus, you know, and then turn it into Uncle Sam. Deb's like, okay, I was a little confused. I'm holding this because I'm about to fix this paintbrush. It's loose, like right here. I wonder why, because, you know, somebody, I don't know who, left it in the water too long, and it probably has come loose and everything else. So, yeah. It's loose, and I'm having to hold it way down here because I'm scared that the wood part is going to come out of the metal piece. Okay, so they're drying. Of course, we're going to have to do another coat, but now it won't come off. Well, it made it tighter anyway, so I couldn't get it off. Who knew, right? Uncle Sam and Santa, same person. Freezing in May, PA is cold. Oh, they're brothers. Okay, so Diana says they're brothers. I think it's the same person. You know, what's Santa do all year? He's up there, you know, hanging out. You know, he's not making toys because he don't make toys. Making fabric flowers. Cindy, you got to buy him a Uncle Sam hat now and say, hey, you're going to, 4th of July comes around. You know, you're going to have to, Memorial Day and all that, you're just going to have to, it's double duty time. Uncle Sam and Santa. Okay. Tape it or Gorilla Glue it. Okay, this one's not dry. Lori, I just like to make up stories. That's right, urban legends become facts. I mean, they're both fictional characters, right? Have you ever seen Uncle Sam and Santa in the same picture or together? No. So see, it's the same person. It's the same person. It's a conspiracy theory. He is the same person. You know, Santa just sometimes he might wear glasses, you know, and throw everybody off. But yeah. one time we were standing in line for Santa with, I want to say it was Colin. It may have been Chase. Can't remember. Oh, Brenda. See, Brenda, he just loses the weight. Okay, so he has from Christmas Eve till May. And he slims down, and he is Uncle Sam. And then 4th of July, you know. And then he gains the weight back for Christmas. Colonel Sanders. So Santa, Uncle Sam, and Colonel Sanders are all the same person. Or maybe Colonel Sanders is just a cousin, or maybe that's his brother. See? You've never seen those three together, okay? I'm just saying, it's a conspiracy theory. He does, Judy. He loses the weight. He slims down. He's Uncle Sam. But, you know, there's just pictures of Uncle Sam. We really don't, you know, maybe that was what Santa did before Santa came along. I don't know. Brothers are usually opposite. Maybe they're twins. How did I manage to get paint? Do I have paint on my lip? I hope not. Maybe it's a spot on your screen. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, Barb says you can cut a spool and we can put it down over this and make him a brim. Or you can use some of that craft foam. Okay. White is whiting. I think it looks pretty good there. Yeah. So now we've got Uncle Sam and Santa and Colonel Sanders. Just saying. Y'all just go tell your friends. It's the same people. I need to know what. Okay, well maybe Uncle Sam. I don't know. Maybe he's not as thin as we think he is. You know, we don't see him too much. I don't know. Maybe Santa's. You know, I don't know. All right, 3 coats of white. Later. Okay. These make cute decorations too in your craft room because I had them in my old craft room. They're still hanging on the wall in there actually. Have I got paint on my lips? Now my lipstick's coming off. Oh, see me. Diane, we are making Uncle Sam's. You know how we make Santas like this? So we're making Uncle Sam's. Big Queen, Arkansas. I don't know where that is. Oh, maybe I may have had it on my lips. Okay. Good thing it's non-toxic. Alright, let me dry this. And then we're going to paint red stripes. God help me. So, funny story, I was telling y'all about Santa in the mall. Okay, so I was taking Colin or Chase somewhere to have their picture made with Santa. I think it was Colin. And, they were, you know, he was little, like, I don't know, 7 or 8, you know, still Santa believing and all the things. And, he was standing there and he goes, Mom, that's not the real Santa. The one that he was going to go sit in his lap. I said, what do you mean that's not the real Santa? Well, yeah, it's real Santa. Why do you think it's not the real Santa? And he goes, because that one, you know how they have that thing? I think I've told this story. You know how they have the little display thing that shows you the picture packages you can get? He saw that, and the Santa in that picture had glasses on, and the Santa he was going to sit in his lap didn't have glasses. He said, that ain't the real Santa. He don't have glasses, Mama. It's not the real Santa. It was over for him. And we're making Uncle Sam's out of these instead of Santa's. Hey, Chris. Hey, Darren, you're okay. Colonel Sanders. You've seen Colonel Sanders on Gunsmoke. Well, it was Santa Claus. Uncle Sam / Colonel Sanders. Okay, this phone down here thinks I'm talking to Siri. Okay, just getting it good and dry because I keep seeing gobs of paint. Okay, 50 miles north of Texarkana. I've been in Texarkana. We stayed in the hotel there one time. I think they're formations of the legendary Burl Ives snowman. Yes. I like the Burl Ives snowman. Colin and I get tickled. The movie Elf, you know, when he goes on his journey to go find his dad or whatever he's going to do. Y'all know he's going off and he's leaving and the animals are telling him bye or something. Or no, he's telling the story or something. And that snowman, that Burl Ives snowman comes up talking to the elf buddy, and he goes, well, you're lucky you got a dad. Somebody just rolled me up out here one day and left me out here in the cold. And Colin and I think that's like the funniest thing ever. What a cute story. Oh yeah, it is. I just can't remember. I think it was Colin. But yeah, he was smart. He was looking at that thing. I love Elf. He goes, somebody just rolled me up out here and left me out here in the cold. And we're like, ah, you know. Everybody's looking at us like, y'all are corny. Okay, so here's my white paintbrush. Okay, we're all done. No, I'm kidding. Did Santa must have got contacts or something because, and what do you say? At that moment, I was like, maybe he just didn't put them on today. I don't remember what I said. I just remember him. So, like, oops. Okay. Let me see. Gotta find me a brush that I'm going to attempt to make stripes with. I'm gonna see how this is gonna go. Y'all know I can't draw a straight line. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yep. Okay, this is, I'm using Tuscan Red. It's just a little bit darker. I didn't want it so dark red, like bright Santa red, whereas, you know, Uncle Sam is kind of a little toned down, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle, and we know where the middle is because we have a hole to tell us. So I think it's going to be easier to start in the middle and come down. I'll just say a prayer because I can't draw a straight line. And I hate when you paint and you get those goops on the sides. Now, I really could tape this off, but I'm not. Just gonna see if I can. Don't look too bad. It's a little wavy. Doesn't look too bad. I was scared I was going to have to do 2 coats, but I think I'm good. I need to paint that and paint this. Okay, 1 stripe's done. It's not too bad. If you can do it, anybody, right? You have to blue tape it off. Well, y'all's is going to be crisp and nice little lines. Please, it's not. Okay, so now I'm going to... So basically now I'm painting on the side of the handle because, you know, we don't have a lot of acreage on this handle to make, you know, a whole bunch of stripes. Unless you want to do pin stripes, then I think it would look funny, but you can try. Or if you have some fabric, you might, or a napkin with stripes on it, you could definitely cover this with that. Okay, there's stripe number 2. I'm making you nervous. Don't be nervous. You'd be nervous if you were sitting here doing it in front of all these people. This one is 3-inch because I think the 1-inch would, you know, you would have to do pinstripes on that little one. But here's the 3-inch. This is the 2-inch. Can't make a straight line with a ruler. That's usually me. Well, I've heard people say that you should paint, look at where you're going. Like if you're painting along right here, you know, you're painting along, you need to look out here and then paint to that point. And you can do it like, you can do it better and make it straighter if you're not looking at the brush, but you're looking where you're painting to. I know. And I want it to look a little bit wavy. I don't want it to look perfect. Okay. There's that one. And I'm kind of leaving like a paintbrush width between my stripes like this. Oh, you thought I was going to do it this way? I mean, you could. I just thought we'd get more, you know, which you definitely could. Oh, what if I do it on this one? And try to make the stripes the other way. And we'll see what it looks like. Then we'll kind of know. I hear my dove outside. Never saw doves out here until Deidre passed away. And then I just heard one. Can y'all hear it? It goes, woo, 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 woo. Yes, I think I'm going to do the horizontal stripes next. On this next one. We'll try it that way. I just kind of had it in my mind. Up and down. I don't know. Okay. He might end up looking like he needs to be in the circus. I don't know. We're going to see. Alright, so... Alright, so there it is. Now, technically you could do the back. Thank you, Lori. But for time's sake, y'all don't want to sit here and watch me paint all the stripes. Okay, so this is the small one. Trying to see where that writing was. I can't even see it anymore. Okay. So his brim is going to be, which it doesn't matter, I can cover it up. So y'all want me to paint on this way. Go over the side. These aren't as bad because they're short. Okay, so that's that way. I saw some of the new IOD release. I missed it. So IOD is what we did with Julie the other night on that. Y'all remember this? Those transfers. So they sell the molds. They have molds. They have those transfers. They have, trying to think, what else they have. I just drew a blank. Mold, transfers, inlays, and that's what Julie sells. And they did a new release today of all that, and I didn't see all of it. Yes, Liz, so she was going to do that video, and I begged her forever. I'm like, please do that with Ren. And she's like, we're going to do it, and then something happened, she didn't do it. But she did it, I think she did it last year, and then she just put it out again, so it's like a PSA. You got that, Marcia? That clipboard. Okay, so see, this is what Julie sells. So remember we did these? Uh-oh. In case y'all didn't see it. That's a transfer from IOD. It's very, very pretty. And they have that whole booklet I just showed you has a bunch of them in there. So we did that last week, so y'all have to go back and watch it if you didn't see that. And they have stamps. I'm sorry. I did see one stamp that when I came on, she was showing the stamp that I really liked, and that was the music notes. So that's an option. If you can't get music paper, they have a huge stamp that's music. And you can put that in the background of some of your crafts. And I'm like, I think I need that one because it's really pretty. But I didn't see the whole release, and I need to go to her website and look. But if you want to go look at them, you can comment, or, you know, if you want to buy some, you can comment JDS. Diane, you send me help. I have packages that come in the mail every day. You can comment JDS in the comments here, and it'll send you a link to her website if you want to go look at them, or if you need some, or that's her website. All right, let me get my sides. I need to go all the way around, but I don't want to make y'all sit here and wait. I know it looks like he's looking like Cat in the Hat, but y'all told me to do it, but we'll do something to it not to make it look like Cat in the Hat. Okay. Maybe I can do these quickly where y'all aren't sitting here watching paint dry. Yes, we are down the rabbit hole with the pins and the beads. Okay, Diane, did you see this? I got him in the mail today, and look, I've already made a pin with him because I love him. He is so cute. Yeah, back porch, they make nests. Doves on your back porch. Okay. Yeah, they poop everywhere. That's the only thing about having bird feeders and all that, is they make a huge mess. But the doves, anyway, so Deidre and I both have the same tattoo, and it's a little bitty bird, which is a dove, and he's got a dandelion in his mouth, and it has a heart over it, and we had it on the same foot, same spot, same everything. And so after her funeral, I just heard a dove. I don't know if y'all heard it, but skipping around story, sorry. After her funeral, we came home that day, and I sat on the back porch, and a dove landed on the rocks around our pool, and I was like, okay. And wasn't a few minutes later, here comes another one. And I was like, yep, there she is. But anyway, okay, there's Cat in the Hat. Okay, so maybe I need to go ahead and do my stripes so y'all get on to me. It's not finished. Peppermint, I know, it looks like peppermint. Okay, so, but anyway, so that's my dove that comes out there. And I say that it's her because it'll come out there and get in that water. And I never saw that before that. I know he's cute, isn't he? Oh, Carol, he came from a lady we watch on Whatnot that sells all that stuff. Doing the back. Because y'all are like, do the back every time. So I'm doing the back. Quickly, I can do it quicker now because I'm kind of got my groove going with my stripes. They ain't perfect, just saying. Okay. This one's coming over here and doing this. Okay. I don't hear it no more. It did it a couple of times, and she just came to say hello, I guess, and she's gone. All right. Oop. Forgot one. How do you forget a stripe? Okay. It's all the way around, see? Oh. Okay. So there's this one. So we're going to see how this is going to look. Okay. So now it's got to dry, and we're going to be working on the brims. So look at the end of that thing. It's like discombobulated. Better get another one. I only got, 400 of them. I think I can spare one more. All right, that looks okay. That one's already cut off on one side, so that'll work. Okay, so this is going to be our brim. So it's going to basically go like this. Focals. Focals are these things that go on pins. That's the focal bead, I guess. Hey, Tammy. Uncle Sam and Cat in the Hat. I know, I did it like that because y'all wanted me to do it. Oh, I think I need to paint. Did I put that in the water? I did. I think I need to paint right there. Because I think I need a stripe at the top. It looks funny. Too much white space. I won't do it. I need to do it the right way. Okay, there. I put it at the top. Now I can't lean it. I gotta... There. Okay. Blue brim with white stars. Oh, now y'all want me to draw stars and everything. They might just be little white blobs or something. Okay, so I'm going to take... You can do this with scissors. I'm just going to take this and do it. Aww. You have a little red bird that sits out there. Now, these will splinter, so you kind of have to be a little careful with them. Okay. There's my one brim. And I think this brim is okay, but I'm trying to decide if I want to just square off the ends. There are some weird looking popsicle sticks. This one don't look too straight either, but I think I'm just going to trim off the ends so they won't be rounded. Pippi Longstockings. Maybe she did. I just remember she had them pigtails that stuck out. That's about all I remember about her. Raggedy Ann had leggings that looked like that. Okay. So blue, y'all know I'm gonna mix up some kind of concoction over here. Emerald blue and 2 blue. One's too dark, one's too light. That elf hat. Yeah, if we added some green with it, it definitely could be elf. Okay, so I'm mixing up 2 different blues to get the blue that I want. Because I'm just trying to be... We're going to use the end of our popsicle stick to mix the 2 together. Get the perfect blue that I want. Okay, where's my paintbrush? Hummingbird, they fly around you. Oh my gosh, ours are so scared. They're so skittish and scared of us. But we don't have a lot this year. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they found a better feeder somewhere else, but they haven't really, you know, I mean, they're here, but we don't see them. Like, we had a whole bunch a couple of years ago, and now they've kind of dwindled down. All right, so there's the brim of my hat. Hey, Lola Gnomes. Y'all go follow Lola's Gnomes. That is Rhonda. She is a sweetheart, and she has the cutest little gnomes. Y'all to see her little gnomes that she makes. She hand makes them. Glenda, thank you. Okay, that's going to be the perfect little brim for our hat. Yes, I think once I get done and put the brim and stuff on his hat, I think it's going to look good. You have not seen the first one? I know. We just don't have them like we have in the past this year. I don't know if, it was kind of cool for, later this time. So I don't know if that kind of kept them away, but it was weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. Hold this side and paint this side. How am I going to do stars? Y'all just tell me this with y'all's bright ideas. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Y'all go check out Lola's Gnomes. Lola is the name of her cat. That's why it's Lola's Gnomes. And Rhonda is the girl who does the gnomes. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I don't know what they did. The hummingbirds, because we had like 6 or 7, which was a lot for us, and then we haven't had that many, and that was a couple years ago, and we haven't had that many since. Yeah, these little things are going to be cute. Now, we could do his beard and his hair around, you know, his hat and stuff. We could do that out of like joint compound. We could do it out of caulk from the Dollar Tree. And, it's still early for them there, Kay said. Asterix. Okay, so just kind of make a little makeshift little stars. Okay. And y'all probably have all of this in your craft room. Seriously. Okay. I'm not going to put this up yet because I don't know if I'm done with it. Okay. Now. So we're going to put it like right across here. But I'm kind of thinking I need to like paint the face and then do a little a hair coming out of his hat and then put the brim on. Do a star like this and then... Okay, let me paint his face first. Alright, so I'm going to take... This is the color I like to use for flesh. It's Coral by Craftsmart. Okay. Dots for stars. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do like everybody said and draw the old-timey stars how we used to do. And then kind of go from there. So I'm going to do... Alright, which is the front. Okay, this is going to be the front because I like it better. So I'm going to paint this whole thing this flesh color because I can always do white over it. And I just got it on the bristles and on my finger. Yeah, I'm going to put little stars on the brim. So let's paint this silver part for his face. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. It needs another coat. Yeah, these little guys may take a little longer than I thought they would. You know, you think, oh, that's not going to take long. Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh. When you have to do 10 coats of paint sometimes to cover stuff up. All right, let that dry. And I'll paint another coat in a minute. And let's put our stars on the brim. What brand of paintbrushes do you use? Karen, I just get them from Amazon, to be honest. This says Lonely Finger Artist Brush. I don't even know. But you know, I like the Filbert's rounded flat brush. That's my favorite. Filbert's my best friend. Because I have a lot of them. Okay. Paintbrushes. Alright, so let me draw. I'm going to draw one in the middle. All right, 1, 2, 3 inches, so that's and a half. Okay, so I'm just trying to put it to where I know the middle is. And then I'm going to draw one over here. They're not perfect now. And then I'm going to draw one there. Okay, there's this one. It's not perfect, but it's not centered either. Don't ask me how that happened because I put it here. I don't know. I have a black raven. Okay, so let me find the center here. They don't look too bad. And I kind of want them to look imperfect because I don't want it to look you know, perfect. But my stencil is way too big for this, my star stencil. Okay. Fix this one. Okay. Now my Amazon orders have been coming. Of course, we have a lot of Amazon. There's a lot of Amazon warehouses here. Hello, Marsha. Okay, so let me fix this one. But yeah, we have, Memphis has got tons of things. You know, the warehouses. Kimberly, I usually do a workshop first, and so teach you the basics of the dotting. No, I did not. And then I open it, you know, my membership, but I'll probably do it in the fall or at the end of the summer. I'll do that again. Because, like, I have a membership that's a monthly dotting membership. And, it's like, it's kind of hard to get in there and you not know how to do it. Thank you, Norma. You know, it's like you kind of have to kind of know how to do it first. And it's a lot. It's not something you just teach somebody in one lesson how to do. But it's a lot of fun. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to paint this again. Can't monkey around too much with it because I'll pick up the paint that I've already put down. But, you know, it has to have another coat. I know the stars look pretty good to me, too. I was surprised. I don't know how long it's been since I've drawn one of those stars. A long time. Okay, so there's his face. Now I got to worry about his eyes because that's going to be the next thing. Is his eyes. Like, worry about his eyes. There went the bead. It just rolled off on the floor. Yeah, the workshop is like 3 classes long. And they're separated by a week. So you can do homework. So I'm working on doing something that you can like buy the workshop and you can watch it at your own pace, like pre-recorded video. But I'll still do the one in person too if you want to do that. Because some people like that. To go over one more time, but I think they're okay. So you can still see the silver under there, but I think they're okay. This is Michael's Craft Smart in coral. I've always used it for my gnomes and everything. Can anyone tell me about Whatnot after you win a bid? Marsha, when you win a bid, your payment information is already in there. So it automatically takes your payment and you just sit back and wait for your package to come. That's it. Okay, so now his little, now see, that don't look like Cat in the Hat anymore since y'all wanted me to do it up and down. So that don't look too bad. So now I need to like make him some hair. For the eyes, large dotting tool, black, small. Yeah, I could do that. I have to wait for the darn things to dry. You know, the dots take forever to dry. Okay. So, oh, that's upside down. So I'm going to kind of do hair here. Because I'm going to put this part, like you see where this is squared off right here. I'm going to kind of put it over that. like at the very top of the middle part, that's where it's gonna go. So see, I'm just setting it up there. Hey Linda, I'm doing good. How are you? You're okay, Susan. No worries. No worries. You're fine. It happens. Okay. So I'm gonna take I'm just picking up a bunch of paint. And yes, this is probably gonna take, you know, a hot minute to dry because it's gonna be thick. But if I do it thin, I feel like you're gonna have to do more than one coat. So I'm gonna hold it up and let y'all see how I did it. So I'm like getting a gob, okay, of paint. Now you could do this, like I said, with joint compound, or do it with the spackling, or the caulk. I was gonna get it out in a minute. Checkered red, that would be cute. Okay. So this is what I got so far. So you can see how it's going to kind of dry a little textured like that. So now I got to see if that's that and that's his hair. Okay. I'm going to try to make him a little mustache, because you know he's got a mustache, right? And a beard. Okay. Hey, Denise. So now I'm gonna paint my bristles with my white. Easy part. You ever painted bristles? Okay, so that's what I got so far. Yes, baking soda and paint. You can mix that together. Where do you get the Filbert? They're Filbert, F-I-L-B-E-R-T. So Filbert is just, it's not a brand. Filbert is basically the style of brush that I'm using. Okay. I found one that kind of halfway looks normal. Okay. This is a flat brush. Okay. This is a round brush. Obviously, it's round. This is a Filbert. So it's the style of the brush. So a flat brush is flat all the way across the top. A Filbert is the same, but a Filbert is rounded at the top. And those are my favorite. So you can just go on Amazon and type in Filbert brushes, paint brushes, and you'll see a bunch. Aren't they turning out cute? Okay. So now we have to let this dry. But you could mix a little gray in here. If you wanted to, you could put a little gray in the bristles. Like this. You know, just like we do the Santas. It's the exact same thing. Because I told y'all, Santa and Uncle Sam are the same people. It's a conspiracy. He's the same person. He just moonlights. I love making things out of paintbrushes too. I like doing these Santa. I've made a lot of them. And they're super fun. Or you can make gnomes. So I'm doing the same thing on the one with the other stripe. The Cat in the Hat. Temu. Debbie gets her brushes from Temu. So see, I kind of pretended like that's his mouth. So I just kind of made like a little arch for his mustache and like where his little mouth is. So I just kind of carry my little mustache like that. Like you just pretend his, you know, and his little mouth is in there somewhere. But I'm purposely making that paint thick because I want it to kind of dry with a little bit of texture. It might take all night to dry, but it'll be dry. Now I'm painting his beard with my white. Using all of the white. Okay, so there's what I got so far. His little mouth's a little crooked. His is kind of off to the side. It'll be all right. He'll be okay. I'm putting more because I didn't do as much on him. Okay. We'll have to draw him some eyebrows and... But yeah, if you did this with like joint compound or caulk or spackling or something like that, you know, you would get that thing, but you definitely would have to let it dry, you know, overnight or for a whole day or something. I'm going to do my best. I didn't mix baking soda. I just used straight acrylic paint. I'm going to leave his beard like that. Just like the brush is. You can cut the corners off. He has an Elvis mouth. He's to the side. He's a hunk of burning love. Trying not to burn him. Trying to dry it a little bit. Okay. What would have been really cute if we would have crackled this? Just thought about it. But, hindsight, you know. Uh-oh, you're falling asleep, Jay. Go get to bed. Maggie. Oh. Well, yeah, because I say that Uncle Sam and Santa Claus, it might be the same person. I gotta put some more because this one you can kind of see through for whatever reason. I'm just doing a little bit more. And this part down here is not as white as I wanted it to be. So we'll just add a little bit more. Real quick. Okay. Oh, thank you, Diane. I still don't know where that is, the 5-star stuff. I don't even know. It's hot in Mississippi. Yep. It was like 80 something today. It was nice. It wasn't humid. That's when it gets bad. The reason I said crackle is because this metal stuff, I guess the heat is making it crackle a little bit. It would have looked really good. Cat, you know how we do the Santa Claus paintbrushes? Well, I'm doing Uncle Sam paintbrushes. You melted your bristles, will it curl up or what'll happen? It's not doing anything just yet. That's why I'm kind of trying to stay a little bit away from it. Because I don't want to, you know, melt them or catch fire. Yeah, crackle would have been so cute, and I just now thought of that. Trade you this humidity and 80 degrees. I know. 80 is, where is my drink? I left it way over there. It's okay. Yeah, I'm making Uncle Sam's instead of Santa Claus's. Okay, so here's the brim, and I got white paint on it. But, you know, it'd be okay. There's his brim. Thank you, Kat. Okay. So, now I got to do his face. This is the part I dread. I could dot them, but because it will take forever for the dots to dry, I'm going to do a black paint marker I'm supposed to have over here. Here it is. Little Chili in Maryland. You like my t-shirt? It says, be kind. I got this at Buc-ee's like forever ago. Can't wait till we get a Buc-ee's close. Okay, so I'm just going to make little ovals. I say little because, you know, you make one and then the other one. And the other one's too big, so you go back and make this one the same size. And, you know, y'all know how that goes. Because you got to make them the same size. Okay. So there's his eyes. Just make a little oval. This one's mouth is kind of to the side. He looks like Elvis. Maybe I just need to cover up his little place where his little mouth is. Because he looks like he's over here like that. Okay, all covered up. Cool and dry here today. It was dry here today, but yeah, we from all the storms we've been having. Okay, so looks like Santa Claus with a hat, doesn't he? Colorado was gorgeous and 70 degrees. That sounds perfect. Okay, let me dry that. And he's got to have some eyebrows. Come on. You could definitely do them with a paintbrush, but I don't know what's going on with my pen. I'm just doing mine with my little my paint pen. Okay. All right. So there's his little eyes and his little dots in his eyes. He kind of looks cross-eyed. All right, so here's the sideways one, the cat in the hat. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do something that y'all are gonna freak out about, but I think I need to. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna wax at least one, okay? I know y'all are gonna panic when I say wax. His lips. I guess I can put maybe a little pink in there. Let me try that. I'm gonna wax one of them just to see what it looks like. So we'll know. Because, and I say this because the wax is going to tone it down some, but it's also gonna hide some of our imperfections, because once it looks like it's aged, it's some of the imperfections that I made are gonna look like they're supposed to be there. So I'm gonna wax it. Don't panic. And I said I would never use this whole thing of wax, and here I am. All right, here we go. I gotta get in that little hole right there. But I'm gonna wipe a lot of it back, because I kind of want, you know, I want it to look like old Americana, okay? Not the big one, Diane said. In the hole, okay. All right, so see? It just tones it down just a hair. I like the wax too. I think it makes it kind of look nostalgic, you know, just like it's purposely old. So I got to do his brim. So it really looks like, because, you know, if you see pictures of Uncle Sam, they kind of look that old digi look. So see, I waxed that. And then we're going to put that on. I'm not going to wax that one. Okay. Yes, I'm going to wax him as well. But I can also wipe it back, so don't panic. I like the wax too. I think it just makes it look just old and like he's supposed to look. He's an old man. Rain in 40s. Ugh, that sounds bad. That sounds cold and dreary to me. Okay, so now we gotta glue on his little brim. Okay. Is it on? Yeah, it is. Just had a glob of paint, a glue on there. I was like, is it even on? Like, why is it stuck on there? Cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness gosh. Oh my goodness gosh. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mandy. I like the wax, y'all. I love the wax. I'm gonna wax this one. Don't panic. It's gonna be okay. All right. So there it is. Then he really won't look like Cat in the Hat for sure. Or Pippi Longstockings or Raggedy Ann or somebody. Put that in the hole. But because it looks vintage or old or whatever, that kind of, makes your imperfections, because I certainly have some, because y'all know I can't paint a straight line, but that kind of excuses the imperfections. Like, oh, it's just really old, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I can't. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. I love the wax too. And if you don't want to wax yours, that's totally okay. It just kind of, excuses my imperfections of me not being able to paint or, a straight line. So, let's see. He's an old man. He's vintage. Bless his heart. Okay, now we gotta do his brim. Okay. Now we gotta glue it on. Isn't it cute? I love the wax. So yeah, I was just like, well, we do Santa Clauses like this. Why can't we do an Uncle Sam? Like, it's the same person. I'm telling y'all. It's going to come out one day. Y'all going to find out Uncle Sam and Santa Claus is the same person. Look at how stinking adorable this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I don't know which one I like better. Do y'all like, I don't know, like the stripes? I kind of like the up and down, but this really does look good. Cheryl's like, Holy 4th of July, I need to go get me some more brushes and make some of these. And this is cute. Cute. Every once in a while, then I have a good idea. Mama's about out of whack. I know. I'm literally like, probably about right there. But doesn't it look so cool? Okay, I'm not done. And these are the cheapest brushes you can find. I mean, y'all. Now, I know Dollar Tree does have like some of these cheaper ones like this, but you want the wood. I mean, I have a whole, I don't know what I thought I was painting with these big Mama Jammas, but I have several. There's a 4-inch, y'all. And there's a 3-inch. Goodness Lord, I need to make a monster one. You like the up and down? I like the other way too. I mean, it doesn't look bad. You started working on decorating your clipboard? Oh, Barb, yes. I love that clipboard right there. But look how cute. Line blue stars on them. Little blue stars on them. On what? Let's see. Okay. So I wanted to kind of put something on them, like on their hat or so. I dug through all of my stuff today, and this is what I came up with. But these aren't going to be big enough. I have these little bitty stars, and I was going to paint them like Rusty to put on his brim, but that is way too small. But now I have, Jana's like, I want to make some now. Isn't it cute? What is that wax? Well, if you can read it, it's Waverly Wax from Walmart. It's just the antique wax. That's what I have. And I'm almost out of it. I got to get me some more. Okay. I have Rusty bells. So I can like put one on his hat maybe. Santa should be the 4-inch one. Okay. So then we could do this. If you got any pip berries, we can make them look, and you could just paint this white back here and then wax it. Look at this. How nostalgic or primitive does this make it look? Kind of looks like he's got Christmas lights on his hat. But you know, I always think the pip berries. I don't have any that small. That's the problem. I have like this wooden star that these are from the ones from Dollar Tree, and you could definitely paint it and put it here or something, make it look super cute. That's the COVID wax. Yeah, I got it when we couldn't get anything COVID, and Colin found it for me at Walmart. Like you could just do a little bit of pip berries, too Christmassy. Well, he is Santa. I'm telling y'all. And then, see, I can do that. The bells. Y'all, Rusty does last year, you know, when we did the hinges. But these stayed in my mixture like 3 weeks because I just didn't want to deal with it. Okay, let me put him a bell on there. This is adorable. I get my brushes from Amazon. Like, it just says artist brush, but I just search for paintbrushes or filberts, and I don't get the expensive ones. I need Rusty stars. I have a tag. Hold on. Where's my tags? Look, Mandy, you're gonna be so proud. I made these for something else, but okay. I'm gonna show y'all how I did that. Okay, so you see these? The little tags, like you're gonna do a price tag thing. They come like this. All right, let me show y'all how to do it. Stamp 1776. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, well, I don't know why I can just use my wax, but on these tags, that tag I just showed you, that is literally just brown paint that I wiped on with a wipe. But I'm going to use this. It's already got wax on it. So I can just basically use the wax one. Okay. Like that. Ribbon to put a bell at the top where the hole is. Yes, I need to hang something in the hole. Like I have lace, I have fabric. Okay. It's not dark enough. Probably gonna cut this tag. Only thing is I know I don't have numbers that small. I have like the USA, see? And I have a little star stamp. But see, you could stamp USA on that. That's just kind of big. I don't know. It looks big. Okay. And then I've got my little tower of my stamps. And I just do around the edges. The more, the better. Now that's got to dry. It takes forever to dry. I'm just doing one, because I might use this other one. Okay, so see? So I might write 1776. Hang a bell and a star from the hall. Red ribbon in the hall. Okay. What if I took... Nope. Those scissors ain't gonna work. Okay. I just made it shorter. Where's my star? Here it is. And I have this little star. And you could draw a star. Can't hardly see that, but anyway. Stuff's falling off the table. Okay. Okay. Looks, oh, this says 1776. Staying the white string too. I'm not fully sure I'm going to actually use that string, but I hadn't convinced myself I am yet. But yeah, I definitely will just do like this. Ta-da! Stained. Okay, there it is. You can barely see it, but there's a little star there. You see the stars? Isn't that cute? Okay. And then, y'all, I've got to take a mini bath real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, Harbor Freight has chip brushes too, I believe. Somebody said something about Harbor Freight and I just remembered. Okay. So then, trying to see if I should hang the tag. Like I could hang it around the bell like this. And then, you know, I'm like over here staring at this lace. Because, you know, we know that Uncle Sam needs a little lace. It looks like a tea bag. He was at the Boston Tea Party. It's all right. You could do this. You could put red beads on it. There's so much y'all can do with this. So cute. And you could put, if you wanted to hang it, you could do a little hanger. Look how stinking cute this is. Oh my gosh. I got a pack of 12 today at Home Depot for 10 bucks. Oh, that's good. That's not even $1 a piece. And I know Amazon has chip brushes too. All right, so I got his little tag. He looks like Minnie Pearl with his tag hanging off his hat. I'm just winding it around my bell right now. I didn't get that. There's my little white, oh, the stain on it. I mean the wax on it. There we go. I just made the bell come off. Oh my gosh. All right. Start over. Okay. I'm going to mash it flat first. Now, It's cute with the bell and the tag. I know. He looks like Minnie Pearl. Y'all know who Minnie Pearl is. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pull this back here and see if that's what we're going to leave him like this. Look how sweet he is. Okay. How cute. Oh my gosh. Tie the bell and then glue. Yeah, I know. I should have. I wasn't thinking. But I'm going to do this right there. And then cut the string. Okay. Stuck to me. All right. There he is. Minnie Pearl. Okay. So now, what do I do to him? Maybe he just needs a USA. I love him too. And I've got, these are rusty safety pins, but I don't know how I would attach that on there. Could just glue it on. Isn't it cute? Okay. Oh no. I don't know if the safety pin's working. For me? So let's, these don't have strings because I took the strings off. Yeah, so many ideas, right? I mean, especially like if you have a little tree or something. I wish I had some little Liberty Bells like this that were small. Maybe he needs a big bell. So I got some bigger ones in here. Ooh, look at this one. Does he need a bigger one? He needs a big one, doesn't he? It's all rustied up. Glasses. Does Uncle Sam have glasses? I don't know. Santa, you know. Hang it from the hole. The tag? I could. Bent my bell. Put the stuff at the top with a hole. Okay. So yeah, so I made these for other things that I'm doing. But I could hang his from his bell, or I could hang it up there. Like if I did the lace coming down, is that what you're saying? And then hang it on there? Messy bow and a tag on top. I just don't have any dingy red out here at the moment. Or blue. Yes, the big bell. So maybe I should just glue his on there like that. And then his tag. A flag. Hang the tag from the hole. Okay. Let's see if I can make this work. I just need a longer piece of jute. Okay. Oh, you're going to be another grandma again. That's awesome. I'm getting to see mine this weekend. I'm so excited. We're going to take her to the zoo. Okay. Now. All right, let's see what this looks like. Fuzziness is driving me bananas. Okay, on that jute. Okay. Cute. Hang the bell and the tag from the hole. Now I see that after the fact. Hold on. I got plenty of jute, y'all. I'll just cut it and start over. Okay, so I got the bell. Oh, he has a red bow tie. Well, his neck's not included. So, I'm not going to put him a bow tie. Because it's just his beard. Alright, bell. And a tag. Okay. Oh, I graduated pre-K. How sweet. Okay, so the bell's got to be in the front. So I'm trying to figure this out. Which way it needs to go. Okay, like that. He's about to be finished. See if that's gonna hang the way I want it to. Come on. Work with me. Okay. I might have to help it along with a little hot glue or something. Where the tag will stay on the bell. Maybe. Okay. Let's see how this looks. And I'll cut that. Alright. No, you gotta stay there. Like that. You can see it. It says USA. So I may have to kind of help it a little bit with some glue to stay in place. Alright, so I wanted it shorter. Now I can't make it shorter, y'all. Okay, I'm going to cut it one more time and do this one more time. Because it's hanging down further than I wanted it to. Okay. This. Isn't it cute? It's cute. Okay. That. This. That. I just didn't want it to hang all the way down to the brim. So right there. Okay. Now. Tag is going to be stuck on it. Okay. The bell too much, or should I not have glued it? Maybe I shouldn't have glued it. Hold on. Oh, yay, Stacy. Okay, so yeah, maybe I should just let it kind of hang instead of gluing it. There we go. There it is. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, you can't do, I mean, they're too cute anyway, but I love the little tags. And this one is like Minnie Pearl's husband. And this one's Santa Claus. But it's too cute. But you could just embellish them. You could do all kinds of stuff. But look how adorable this is. I love this. A button. Yes, you could put button on there. You could do all kinds of stuff. If you had star buttons. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. I'll just glue it right there. I'm going to hold it. He is cute. Aren't they adorable? I know. So I know that y'all can make these for sure. So you can either do your stripes this way Or you can do your stripes up and down. Adorable. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Wax up the lace. Well, it's already like a creamy color. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'll just keep adding and adding. But look how cute this is. So like if you had a tree, like a you know, all your long tree, you could definitely do this and hang it on there. How cute would this be? Tony wants a close up. Close up. Don't look at my finger with my wax. Hold on. There it is. Aren't they so cute? Lori's going to make her some tomorrow. I know, this is just so cute. Y'all can do this Memorial Day weekend if you got family coming and stuff or whatever. And let's say it rains or something. Here's you a good craft to do. Because then you'll be all set. You could put these anywhere. Your tiered tray, you can hang them on your tree. You could put a magnet on the back and make him a magnet for your refrigerator. You could do whatever you wanted. And if you get real, you know, you get real spunky, you sure can try to do it with this little bitty dude. Where's that little 1-inch brush? I don't know how the table gets like this. Do y'all see somebody come in while I'm crafting and like tear all this up? Because I feel like that's what happens. I don't know how this happens. I don't know. But I had a 1-inch brush earlier and I don't know what I did with it. But they're skinny. It just ran off, I guess. Because it was here. Who knows? I'll find it when I clean up the hot mess. Definitely going to be making them. I know. So like, I was just thinking the other day. I was like, if we can make a Santa like this, I can't make Uncle Sam because Uncle Sam and Santa aren't the same people. He just has a double job. Super cute. Yes. And you know what would be really cute? If you have just a green wreath and you had like 3 or 4 of these, like just to put them on the wreath. How adorable would that be? Or like even in the middle of the bow on the wreath, how cute would this be? On a tiered tray, you could put them in a dough bowl. You could put a magnet on the back and put it on your refrigerator. I can see it now. I'm going to look up on the group, the reveal group, and somebody's going to be done made a whole army of Uncle Sam's. Yes, it would be so cute, Pam, just laying in a dough bowl with some stuff, some greenery and maybe some little stars and stuff. Be so, yeah, so many things to do with them. And it's, and y'all, this is so inexpensive. The brushes are inexpensive. You probably already have the paint. And then this is a popsicle stick. And you could make your own tags with paper or, you know, the bells. I just rusted them last year. Is it in the brush cup? Brush cup. No, because it was in a wrapper. It wasn't opened. But usually I have one laying over here that's been... Oh, here's one that's been used. But this is a 1-inch. So that's really skinny. So this is a 2-inch. So you can make some even smaller like this. And this is the 3-inch. 2-inch, 3-inch. And then I actually have a big Mama Jamma 4-inch over here. Like, I feel like I'm wax on, wax off. I know, like, I don't know how this happens. I just don't. I don't know how all this stuff just, it's like closing in on me right here. But, you know, and then I'll get up and walk away and clean it up tomorrow. And I probably shouldn't do that, but, you know, I do. Favorite is the one who gives the gifts. Anyway, but how cute would this one be? Like, you could do all sizes. You could do the 1-inch all the way up to the 4. And you can have a whole bunch of them. But yeah, like if you have family coming or friends or something coming and it rains, you could have like, you know, do a little craft day or something and make these. That would be baby. Yeah, he would be the baby. So cute. Oh, Abe Lincoln. Okay. Rhonda's going to say this one would make a cute Abraham Lincoln. So cute. I know, Barb. He did. He bought it for me during COVID when we couldn't get it. Now I'm all the way down to here. So I'm going to get me some more. You can make one with a broom. Yeah, I mean, so like I said, I think Santa and Uncle Sam are the same people. So if we can do it with a Santa, we can make that Santa into Uncle Sam by just changing a couple of aspects. And that's the blue and the stars and the stripes. That's all it is. A whole family. Dana's going to have a whole army of Uncle Sams. Yes, Abe would be cute. But would you be able to tell what he was, you think? But it would be adorable because we would know what it was. It's very cute. But yes, so cute. So cute. Look at them. And the little tags, you could leave that off. You could put a messy bow. There's all kinds of things you could do. I didn't want to make a messy bow up here because I don't know, it'd make him look a little bit too feminine. I don't know. But the ticking fabric would look really great with this. If you had the ticking, I don't have any right here with me. Cute on a porch, yes. Uncle Sam on the front, Santa on the back. Look at Paula. Paula's like, Uncle Sam in the front, Uncle Santa Claus in the back. Hey, Sheila. It's okay. This is what we did. Now, I would finish painting that white and just wax over it. So it'd match the front. But oh, these are so dang cute. I can't quit looking at them. Put a black top hat for Abe. Yes, like a stovepipe hat that he wore. Give me liberty on his tag. That's Abe, right? Yeah, he said 7 years ago, too. That was his thing. He freed the slaves, and that was his Emancipation Proclamation, I think. That's a big word, y'all. Emancipation Proclamation. I don't know if I could stamp that on a tag. So anyway, but yeah, these are so cute. From Santa to, like I said, Santa is Uncle Sam in the summer. What's he do all summer? This is the 2-inch, and this is the 3-inch. And they do have, here's the 1, and then they do have the 4-inch. I didn't realize I had that until a minute ago, but I didn't do the little ones because I don't have a lot of acreage up here on the handle to make stripes. Now, Santa's out of the little ones are adorable. Is Wayne back again? Hello, Wayne. Oh, I need to do another, one of his spiders. I got Cheryl Kramer, so let's pick somebody. I was all up in Uncle Sam and forgot, so let me choose somebody for one of Wayne's spiders. Marcedia Burns. Marcedia, message me your address, and I'm going to send you one of Wayne's. Marcedia Burns, message me your address, and I'm going to send you one of his spiders. So if you miss the spiders, and then I have 2 more. He told me to keep one, but I feel, look. So he makes, on his page, he makes these beaded spiders, and y'all, they are phenomenal. They go on your Christmas tree. But look how pretty they are. And he gave me some to give away. So I'm just going to hey, April Hickerson, welcome to my page. So I will send it. I'm not going to show y'all which one. Let's see. Let me find the red, white, and blue one. But it's like a little Christmas story about the spider on the tree. And I made these back in November, December. And because I saw them on TikTok, and then somebody told me about Wayne, and he makes these out of all kinds. Look at that piece in the middle. It's so cool. So yeah, look at how great these are. So I will send those out, and then the next live I'll do the other 2. Santa is hanging out in the Caribbean drinking mojitos. Yep, he probably is, but then he has to come back. And he has to be Uncle Sam for the holidays, and then he goes back. Yeah, I drew the little stars on with a paint pen. I just did this number, and then I just kind of colored them in, and I waxed the whole thing. It was fun. I cannot wait to see what y'all do with this, because I know y'all are going to, do a whole army of Uncle Sams. Somebody's right now head deep in their closet looking for some chip brushes, because I know y'all have chip brushes. I use them for all kinds of things. I love chip brushes. I guess he has a shopping link. I'm not sure what, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has something. If he's on here, he can tell us. But go to his page, and it's called Beading with Wayne. And that is his page on Facebook, and he makes them live. And he makes scorpions too. I haven't seen the scorpions, but yeah, I'm going to have to go look at them and see. So anyway, this is so cute, y'all. Look at it. The little tag is all around the back. But I cannot wait to take pictures of these. I'm going to stage them up really cute and take pictures. Wayne makes some awesome stuff. Yes, he does. And y'all told me about him. See, I didn't know about him until y'all told me about him. Because I did the spider, and you're like, oh, Beading with Wayne does these. You got to go see. Thank you, Pam. So are you. So anyway, so I'm going to hop off. I can't wait to see what y'all do with these, because I know there's going to be a ton of them in the group, because these are easy. Where did that come from? Easy and just easy to, you know, they're inexpensive, but look how adorable, especially if you do craft shows. Y'all, make these, put them in your booth, and I promise you nobody else is going to have any, because everybody knows about, yeah, Santa took the Ozempic shot after Christmas, and he gets skinny, and he goes and plays Uncle Sam. Okay, I have a box of chip brushes, cheap at Harbor Freight. Yes, Harbor Freight has them too. Amazon has them. Any Walmart, that's where I usually get mine. I'm at Walmart, and I just pick up a few. But anyway, he sells spiders on Friday evenings. Okay, so we'll have to watch him tomorrow. I'll be at a graduation tomorrow. My stepson's graduating. Okay, Etsy and Facebook, Beading with Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Y'all go see Wayne. He does amazing stuff. But anyway, look how stinking cute these are. I cannot. They turned out just like I wanted them to. And then y'all made me do the stripe sideways, and I'm not mad about it, because I think it looks cute too. It's just in its own way, it's like different. I did too. I always enjoy crafting with y'all. So much better than crafting by myself. They are easy. They're not hard at all. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me on Whatnot last night. It was so fun on there too. I'll be back with y'all. I don't know about Monday night, because Monday night's a holiday. So I'll just have to kind of play by ear to see what's going on at my house. But I'm going to try 2-inch. See, there you go, Wendy. You got the 2-inch. There you are, right there. Perfect size. This is the 2. Yep. So they're super, super fun. So y'all do some stuff. Then you can do Santa Clauses at Christmas. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great holiday weekend. I will see y'all possibly Monday night. So we'll see. Get a pickle. So anyway, so I will see y'all then. Have a great holiday. Y'all be safe, and make some Uncle Sam's. Bye, guys. Love y'all.